हेलो एवरीवन, देखिए आज मैं आप लोगों को बताऊंगा नेक्स्ट 100 क्वेश्चंस ऑफ एनवायरमेंटल इंजीनियरिंग सेकंड, ठीक है, व्हिच इज आल्सो नोन एज वेस्ट वाटर इंजीनियरिंग। तो चलिए शुरू कर लेते हैं। पहला क्वेश्चन है एंटी साइफोनस पाइप इज फिटेड, इट इज फिटेड विथ ए वाटर क्लोजेट ट्रैप। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज द रेशियो ऑफ द मैक्सिमम सीवेज फ्लो टू एवरेज सीवेज फ्लो, मैक्सिमम टू एवरेज, ठीक है, फॉर मेन्स अप टू 2 मीटर इन डायमीटर इज 2। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन है pH वैल्यू ऑफ स्लज ड्यूरिंग एल्कलाइन रिग्रेशन स्टेज इज, एल्कलाइन का मतलब है विच विल बी ग्रेटर देन 7, सो इट इज मोर देन 7। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन है pick up the incorrect size of stoneware sewers, 52.5, 67.5, 82.5, all are present, so it will be none of this. Sludge banks are formed if sewage is disposed of in C. A freeboard of 0.3 meter is provided above the top sewage line in septic tank. Why it is provided? It helps to accommodate the scum in the septic tank. Both are correct and it is the correct explanation of this assertion. Next question है declaregisters are, declaregisters are actually the circular imhoff double story tank without bottom hopper. आप लोगों को याद रखना है, that is without bottom hopper. Next है, this is the question and the answer of this question will be 0.556. Next question है in a residential colony sewer of 3 type of sewer present है, which one will not get choked higher of this, so it will be 225 mm. The spacing of bars for perforation in pores screen used for the treatment of sewage is spacing of bars कितना होगा, it will be 50 mm. The pH value of fresh sewage is always more than 7. उसके बाद नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन है the maximum depth of sedimentation tank. The maximum depth of sedimentation tank is 3 meter. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन है हम लोगों के, if the depletion of oxygen is found to be 5 ppm after incubating a 2.5% solution of sewage sample for 5 days at 21 degree, the BOD of the sewage, what will be the BOD of the sewage? The BOD of the sewage will be 200 ppm. Next question है leaked chalked joints are used for laying the earthenware pipes, stoneware pipes, cast iron pipes and GI pipes. It will be used for laying the which kind of pipe? Earthenware pipes. Next question है D is equal to 0.84 times of D. Next is spacing of manholes along a straight portion of a sewer stream and the diameter of the sewage, it should be always greater than 1.5 meter. Next is what will be the population equivalent? The population equivalent will be 10,000. उसके बाद next question है the quality of liquid waste which flows in sewer during the period of rainfall is known as storm sewage. Next question है nitrogen cycle of sewage is liberation of ammonia. First one is liberation of ammonia, second one is deformation of nitrites, then the nitrate, then the nitrogen. उसके बाद next question है depletion of ozone layer in the outer atmosphere may cause skin cancer. Next question है the minimum diameter of the sewer is kept 15 centimeter. Next question है the diameter of the ejector of chamber is 2.45 meter. Next question है which of the following gases is most significant as air pollutant? सबसे खतरा वाला एयर पोल्यूटेंट है सल्फर डाइऑक्साइड. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन है V is equal to 418. हेजेंस फार्मूला के हिसाब से the velocity of the particles will be greater than 0.1 mm. For sewer, inverted siphon is provided for 3 pipes. For large sewers, maximum distance between manhole may be distance कितना होगा? It will be 300 meter. Next question है, in sewers designed with self-cleaning velocity, both silting and scouring will never occur. या neither silting nor scouring occurs at the bottom if it is designed with self-cleaning velocity. Next question है, this formula is used in Bazin's formula. Next question है, the spacing of the bars of perforation of fine screen used for the treatment of sewers is 2 mm to 3 mm. Next question है, the rate of accumulation of sludge per person per year is, how much it will be? It will be 20 liters. The screens are fixed at an angle of 30 degree to 60 degree to the direction of flow. Next question, in circular sewage, if the depth of flow is 0.2 times the, in circular sewers, if the depth of the flow is 0.2 times the full depth, the nominal gradient is doubled. Next question है, the flow velocity in detritus tank is, what will be the flow velocity in detritus tank? The flow velocity will be 0.09 meter per second in detritus tank. Next is 1095. इसके बाद है next question, that is the nuisance is expected in diluting water if dilution factor is less than 20. Next question है, the asbestos cement pipes are generally laid vertically. Next question, the design period in years for pumping plant is 5 to 10 years. Next question is, the safety lamp when inserted in the upper portion of the manhole causes flame. It indicates the presence of methane gas. Next question is, the disintegration pump in which solid matter is broken up before passing out is centrifugal pump. Next question is, in the very first stage of decomposition of the organic matter in sewage, ammonia is formed. इसके बाद next question है, in a city the ratio of the drainage to sewage is 20. The percentage discharge passing through non-monsoon period is 20. Next is, the self-cleaning velocity of water flowing through pipe is, self-cleaning velocity is 2 meter per second. Next question है, the normal value of overflow rate for secondary sedimentation, not for primary. Secondary के लिए पूछ रहा है, the value will be 25,000 to 35,000 liters per meter square per day. इसके बाद next question है, a manhole is classified as shallow if the depth is between 0.7 to 0.9. इसके बाद next question है, the first stage of neutral process of sludge digestion is, पहला stage कौन सा होगा? The first stage will be acid fermentation या acid production. पहला एसिड फॉर्म होगा, ठीक है, एसिड फर्मेंटेशन या एसिड प्रोडक्शन. इन सीवर्स द हाईएस्ट नॉन स्काउरिंग वाल्व इज अचीव्ड इन which kind of pipes? It is present in the stoneware sewer. It is present in the stoneware sewers or cast iron sewers or glazed brick sewers. It is present in the glazed brick sewers. The maximum diameter of sewer adopted in the design is, how much diameter will achieve? The maximum diameter will achieve in the design is 3 meter. If the dissolved oxygen concentration falls down to 0 in any natural drainage, it indicates the zone of active decomposition. Next question is, for trunk and outfall, the type of sewer generally used. What type of sewer is generally for trunk and outfall? The type of sewer generally used is horseshoe shaped. Next question है, the maximum spacing of manhole specified by Indian standard in sewer up to 0.3 meter in diameter. The maximum spacing will be how much will be the maximum spacing? 45 meter. The suitable cross section of sewers to carry combined flow. Yes, for the combined flow the sewer present will be एक शेपेड sewer, लेकिन बहुत बुक्सों में confusion मिलेगा कि combined में circular दिया जाएगा, लेकिन circular is for separate. इसके बाद next question है, the underground sewers are more subjected to compressive force. Next question है, the minimum recommended diameter of sewer is 15 centimeter. Next question है, ventilating shafts are provided to a sewer line at every कितनी दूरी पे बनाया जाता है? It is provided at every 300 meter. Next question is, the most efficient cross section of sewer in a separate sewer system is circular. Next question is, the formula will be PT is equal to 3HQP divided by 2 pi z to the power of 5. Next question is, if the overland flow from the critical point to the drain is 8 km and the difference in its level is 12.4, the inlet time will be 4 hours. For trunk sewers more than 1.25 in diameter, the ratio of the maximum daily sewer flow to the average daily sewer flow, what will be this value? This value will be 1.5 ratio will be. Then what will be the minimum velocity for removing the sewage? The minimum velocity for removing the sewage will be, कितना velocity होना चाहिए? That this and the answer will be 0.45 meter per second. And the width of the settling tank with 2 hour detention period for treating sewage of इतना this one width will be 7 meters. उसके बाद next question है, the sewer which collect the discharge from a collecting system and delivers it to the treatment plant, that sewer is called as the house sewer, lateral sewer, branch sewer and sewer outfall. That one is termed as the sewer outfall. In non-scouring velocity of 5 meter per second, the type of sewer generally preferred to is glazed brick sewers. The ratio of the maximum sewage flow to average sewage flow for trunk main having diameter more than 1.25 is 1.5. Next question is, large diameter sewer subjected to external pressure alone are reinforced with elliptical cage. Next question is, for laying a sewer line a trench of 2 meter wide with an offset line is marked on the ground parallel to the center line at a distance of the 160 centimeter. Next question is, the liquid waste from kitchens, bathrooms and basins is not called sewage. The detention period of a settling tank may be defined as the time required for the flow of sewage to fill the tank. An effluent of a septic tank is fit for discharge into any kind of open drain. Next question is, the design period of sewage treatment work is normally 15 to 20 years. Next question is, in the Chezy's formula, the hydraulic mean depth will be d by 4. Next question is, it is customary to design a sewer for DWF on the basis of thrice the average demand. Next question is, for sewer mains of 0.5 to 1 meter diameter, the ratio of maximum for 0.5 to 1 the ratio will be 2. उसके बाद next question है the recommended detention period for grid chamber will be how much will be the detention time for grid chamber. For the detention time for the grid chamber says it will be 1 minute, 1 minute. Next, for detecting the nitrites, नाइट्राइट्स डिटेक्ट करने के लिए हमें चाहिए सल्फरिक एसिड या नेप्था एमाइन. ये आप ध्यान से देखिए. नाइट्राइट के लिए सल्फरिक एसिड, नाइट्रेट के लिए एडिंग फेनॉल डाइसल्फरिक एसिड, ऑर्गेनिक एमोनिया के लिए पोटेशियम परमैंगनेट एंड फ्री एमोनिया के लिए बॉइलिंग. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन है if the diameter of the upper circular portion, the overall depth of the standard accepted section is 1.5 times of the laying of sewer is done. Laying is done with the help of level. Next question is rainfall may be classified as acidic if its pH value is less than or equal to 5. इसके बाद नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन है 313.5. Next question for house drainage minimum gradient is 1 in 60. Next question is a rain sanitary sewer is constructed to carry storm sewage. इसके बाद नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन सॉरी इसमें ये है कि rainwater sanitary sewage is constructed to carry sanitary sewage. Next question है the most effective arrangement for diverting excess water into a natural drain is siphon spillway. Next is the drop manholes are generally provided in sewers for hill townships. ठीक है. इसके बाद नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन है फॉर ए पिक डिस्चार्ज ऑफ 0.0157 क्यूमेग विथ ए वेलोसिटी ऑफ 0.9 मीटर पर सेकेंड द डायमीटर ऑफ द सीवर व्हाट विल बी द डायमीटर ऑफ द सीवर. द डायमीटर ऑफ द सीवर विल बी 15 सेंटीमीटर. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज द नॉर्मल रेट ऑफ इन्फिल्ट्रेशन विल बी 2000 लीटर्स पर किलोमीटर पर सेंटीमीटर. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन विल बी 0.4 to 0 at maximum flow. You will assume the sewer flow running at half full, 2/3 and 3/4. We will assume the sewer flow running at half full. Next question है the algae dies out in the zone of active decomposition or degradation. The algae dies out in the zone of degradation. ठीक है, डिग्रेड होने के टाइम पे. उसके बाद नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज 100 minus P1 by 100 minus P2 into V1. Next question is the sewage treatment in septic tank is due to. Sewage treatment is because of anaerobic decomposition. Next question is the diameter of a rectangular settling tank are 24, 6 and depth is इतना. What will be the? It will be 216 cubic. उसके बाद नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन है डिस्पोजल टू सीवेज इन लार्ज सिटीज इज डन इन डाइल्यूशन. उसके बाद नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन है इट विल बी 400 mg, it will be 300 mg per liter. The BOD of the sewage will be. Next, the digested sludge from septic tank is removed after a maximum period of 3 years. Next is dry water flow in a combined sewage is storm water. उसके बाद next question is the porosity of the sediments in the sewer pipe is usually taken as porosity will be 0.013. Next is the sewage having fully oxidized organic matter, the nitrogen exists in the form of free ammonia. and nitrates. The nitrogen present is present in the form of nitrates. Next is minimum diameter of sewer adapters is 15. उसके बाद next question is, if the diameter of the sewer is 225 mm, the gradient is required for self-cleaning velocity. What will be the gradient? The gradient which is required for self-cleaning, the gradient will be जब ये क्वेश्चन पूछा जाएगा जितना भी है उसकी हम लोग आधा करेंगे, हाफ करेंगे, 0.5 से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे. सो 225 1 in 20 approx. The angle subtended by the surface of sewer with partial flow, a sewer center is 120. The depth of, what is the depth of sewage? The depth of the sewage will be 20 centimeter, 25 centimeter, 40 centimeter and 50 centimeter. It will be 50 centimeter. Next is, if the grit is in the grit chamber is 4.5 million liters per day, each cleaning is done manually. Next question is, half of 1 minus of the cos of alpha by 2. Next question is, slightly more than 5% of the design discharge. Its answer will be slightly less, not slightly more. Its answer will be slightly less than 5% of the design discharge. Next question is, as compared to fresh water, seawater contains oxygen 20% lesser. उसके बाद next question is, flocculated particles do not change there. None of this. Imhoff cone is used, Imhoff tank, not Imhoff tank, it is Imhoff cone. It is used to determine the settleable solids. उसके बाद next question is, for providing an Indian type water closet, the RCC slabs in the toilet portion should be sunk by 50 centimeter. Next question, discrete or granular particles changes there. None of this. इसके बाद नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन है, the sewer pipe says which carry sewage from a building for immediate disposal is house sewer. उसके बाद नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज, the SI unit for sound is what? Next question is, which one of the following resists hydrogen sulphide corrosion? It is glazed ware. Hydrogen sulphide corrosion is resisted by glazed ware. The width of the sewer will be 1.36. Next is, in olden days the type of section adopted in trunk and outfall sewer is horseshoe shaped. Next question is, for the survival of the fish the minimum dissolved oxygen is prescribed at 4 ppm. Next question is, primary sedimentation, the 0.2 mm inorganic solids get separated if specified gravity. How much is the specified gravity? If specified gravity is 2.65. Next question is, the coagulant widely used for sewage treatment is ferric sulphide. This one you will remember as FESU. Next is, house connected in the lateral is generally made with the glazed stonewares. उसके बाद next question is, the ratio of the minimum hourly flow to the average flow of sewer is 1/3. In RCC sewer pipes, the percentage of longitudinal reinforcements to the cross-sectional area of concrete is kept as 0.25. Next question is, rate of flow of sewage is generally assumed at 150 liters per capita. Next question is, if the depth of partial flow in a sewer of diameter 2 meter is 50 centimeter, its weighted perimeter will be how much will be the weighted perimeter? Its weighted perimeter will be 2 pi by 3. Next is, fresh sewage may become stale in 3 to 4 hours. इसके बाद next question is, the small sewers are cleaned by flushing. Next is, the sewer discharged in a detached tank of treatment 576 with a flow value. If the ratio of the width to the depth is 2, the depth is, how much will be the depth? The depth will be 120 centimeter. Next is, drop manhole at the junction of the sewer lines are provided if it is more than 60 centimeter that of the, if it is 60 centimeter more than that of the manhole. Next question is, in sewage the solid in mg per liter is 500 to the 1000 mg per liter. Next question is, the sewage system originates from where the sewage system will originate? The sewage system will originate from the house sewers. Next, it is the presence of hydrogen sulphide. Next question is, decomposition of organic matter is done by anaerobic. It is done by anaerobic. Next question is, the sewer which transport the sewage to the point of treatment is called outfall sewer. Next question is, sewer pipe needs to be checked for maximum flow, minimum flow both. Next question is, to test COD of the sewage, organic matter is oxidized by potassium dichromate in the presence of sulfuric acid. Next, if the diameter of the sewer is 100, then it will be iski adha, so it is 1 in 60. Next question है, aerobic activity is maximum in freshly produced sewage. Next question is, for 1000 kg of sewer the total dissolved solid is 0.5 to 1 kg. उसके बाद नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, सॉरी बस इतना ही था आज के लिए, ठीक है। ये हो गया आपका टोटल 135 क्वेश्चंस। मैंने 100 नहीं बताया, 135 क्वेश्चंस टोटल आप लोगों को बता दिया, ठीक है। अगर आप लोगों को पसंद आया हो, प्लीज़ लाइक द वीडियो एंड सब्सक्राइब द चैनल। इफ़ यू हैव नॉट सब्सक्राइब नहीं किए हो तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिए, क्योंकि मैं लगातार आप लोगों को जितना भी हो सके MCQ क्वेश्चंस के बारे में बताऊंगा, जो कि आप लोगों के SSC JE या AE एग्ज़ाम्स में काम आएगा। कोई भी स्टेट JE हो, AE हो, या तो ESC में भी काम आता है ये सारे क्वेश्चंस, ठीक है। सो थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग द चैनल एंड वीडियो।